Hello, this is Kevin here. We're still in Painswick. I'm still with Paul, Kib and Steve.
Hello.
And we are now at the Church of
St Mary's.
St Marys of Painswick. There's something particularly special about this churchyard, and we'll explain that to you as we go round. But there is a clue just behind Paul and Steve and Kim there. Can you see what it is?
A clue or a U?
Or a U. Oh, very good. So anyway, we're going to have a wander around the outside, then have a look inside. But here's the Church of St Mary's. There are one or two interesting gravestones around here, which we're going to have a look at. Lots and lots of tabletop tombs. What sort of age is this, Paul?
So originally 11th century.
Yep.
But most of the church that you see today, because of restoration and all the rest of it, is 15th century.
Right.
And I believe the spire, which is very impressive and quite high. I forget how high.
100
at
feet.
least 100 feet. Is 17th century.
17th century, yeah.
And there is an intriguing story about the spire, or one of the spires.
Yeah.
There was a team of bell ringers that used to meet here, and they were meeting one day, and I believe lightning struck
The steeple.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what happened to them?
Good question. I'll Google it in a minute. We'll do that bit again. That only came to me just then, but
Amazing.
through the U.
Through the U's.
What number's that? They're all numbered.
They're all yeah, absolutely. All the U's are numbered.
Apart from that.
We just got to find the number, which isn't even here. No. Yeah, that one's numberless.
So the story of the U's.
Yes, the story of the U's is.
There are 99 yew trees within this churchyard.
Yep.
They have tried to plant a 100th, but it will never grow. And the legend says you'll never get a 100th tree to grow, because if you plant one, the devil will pull it out.
Pull it out, yeah. The most I've ever seen in any churchyards was 16 in my own hometown.
Ah.
But none of them are like this.
Are we going to go around and count them?
No.
Oh.
Well, we could send Steve round.
Yeah, we could, yeah.
Is that right, Steve?
What's that?
If you set off now and count all the trees.
Just to make sure this legend is true.
Yeah.
No, I did that yesterday.
Oh. Got a tourist office as well, so we're heading down the north side, I guess this is, of the church. Look at this. Look at this tomb here. With the top like that. And tabletop tombs galore. Absolutely loads of them.
John Bishop.
I didn't know he was in here.
John Bishop, Thomas Bishop, and Thomas Bishop.
Yeah. But none of the graves in here have got the typical wall merchants tops, have they? Because the Cotswolds is famous for wool.
It is.
But there's none that I've seen so far that have got the traditional tops for the wall merchants. Well, Steve and I were, when we were here 2 years ago, there was a churchyard that was, literally all the graves had those tops to them. So we're looking at here cannonball marks.
Just about make them out.
Yeah, just
there are some on the other side of the church, which we'll see.
one further up. And some there. Those little indents is what you're looking at. Yeah, there's a couple there possibly.
Yeah.
But these cannonball marks are from the war of 1643.
Around the time of the Siege of Gloucester.
The Siege of Gloucester, yeah.
Could possibly be some more.
There's a very impressive headstone, tomb here. Let's look at these. William Hogg is that the name on that one? cannonball marks there, yeah, absolutely. But it looks to me as if up here, there may have been another roof there.
Yeah, could have been something, or
some
door, or
some supports there as well.
Yeah,
yeah. So it could have been. Maybe there was some stairs going up from this side.
yeah, it could be. Absolutely.
And another doorway.
Yeah.
Over the years, like I say, this is 15th century, so it would have changed because it was originally 11th century. So it's had a lot of change, I'd have thought.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. There's Kim just going underneath some of the yew trees there.
More
13.
than 12.
That's what I was going to say. That seemed like a lot for 12.
13. It's
Yeah.
unlucky.
So we're going into St Mary's now. Here we go. Rather lovely stained glass window there. In memory of Geoffrey Charles Napier Stewart and his sons Philip and Evelyn. Michael John Douglas Cawthon, killed in action in Korea in 1951 in April the 4th. There are 14 bells in the tower, and just at the top there you can see the sallies coming down. Rather impressive door here. Look at this marble work, absolutely lovely. Again, that's a very impressive font. Look at that.
Information on the font here, Kevin.
All right, okay.
Built in 1661, the font, in honour of the restoration, and is inscribed with the initials of William Rogers and Charles Mitchell, who were church wardens.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see the initials just here, or some. Just there.
William Rogers and Charles Mitchell.
That's it, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I love the galleon up there. Is this about him here?
Yes. There's the other ship. One of the symbols of the church since earliest times is the ship.
All right.
Church sails unharmed through all perils.
Wow. That is quite a summit up there, isn't it?
Says it's a custom in many Christian lands to display a ship in a church.
I've seen it once before, I think. Yeah.
The ship there is the Bonaventure, which is built in 1580, is that?
Yeah, I think.
This was the flagship of Sir Francis Drake prior to the Armada.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Work out what that says.
Is it...
H, who made this?
is that Rich?
Don't know.
Summit Fort?
Bold.
Yeah, I don't know. Superior.
He says something on the outside. Oh. Below on this pillar may be seen an inscription which is somewhat familiar from Spencer's Fairy Queen. Be bold, be not too bold.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah.
Carved by an imprisoned Puritan soldier.
Yeah. St Michael, St George, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely lovely. What's that saying? This window is dedicated to the glory of God in its honour of the men of Painswick who served their king and country in the Great War. The gift of George Cox, AD 1925.
Slightly older bit now. This is St Peter's Chapel. States from 1370.
Wow.
One of the older bits of the church.
Yeah. Crikey, this is impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It is.
That's lovely.
Mm.
Just here we've got the stone pulpit. And we're going from the nave into the chancel. Look at this flooring here. Isn't that lovely? Heading up towards the altar. Oh, we can't get in there. That's a shame. But look at this ceiling. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. They're just hidden behind that screen. And as Paul said just now, the organist has got very little room behind there. But this is looking back from the chancel down to the nave. And some lovely, lovely windows over this side on the south aisle. Light streaming through. Brilliant, isn't that lovely? Really, really lovely.
Don't see that.
No. So that's, as you say, that's a plan of every tomb
And monument.
A monument.
In the grounds.
in the grounds.
In 1926.
1926,
when that
yeah.
map was made.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And the other thing Steve and I were just saying is, I think he said to you, it was they've got so many different languages
Yes.
for the information board. You've
The tour.
never seen it before. Yeah.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, very well done. Yeah. Oh, look up there.
1957.
Oh, they're up there. That's interesting, that one. Certainly big old doors these are, aren't they? God.
Are they gargoyles? No, they're gargoyles.
They're gargoyles.
They carry water.
Yeah, I mentioned to Steve just there when we were on the south side of the church, I hadn't seen any gargoyles. And there are 3 on the north side. They've certainly seen better days. Just saying, more cannonball shots, and these have got to be musket shots, the smaller ones. Well, we found yew tree number 1, and it's just inside this very impressive lich gate. My soul doth magnify the Lord Jesus Christ my Saviour. Rejoiced in God my spirit hath. That is pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive. You've got some inscription on the oak timbers inside, built of the old belfry timbers. And that's a Roman numeral number there. Let's have a look round here. Let's have a look at this. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. That is just stunning. Absolutely amazing. Look at this. Isn't that just brilliant? Well, that's it. We finished at St Marys in Painswick.
Yeah, indeed.
What do you think?
Nice. Yeah, very
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
lovely, beautiful. As we've said so many times in this video, that there's so many different gravestones and tombs in here. It's just unbelievable. We know where number 1 is in the yew trees.
We found number 1.
Yep, but no one knows where number 99 is. We've even asked in the tourist information place, and the gentleman in there doesn't know.
No.
So Paul, again, thank you very much
Absolute
indeed,
pleasure.
and Kim, for
You're
bringing us
welcome.
out to Painswick.
Yep, thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure. We're going to head off somewhere else now to get some lunch, and it's going to be to the
Rococo Gardens.
Rococo Gardens. So anyway, this will be Kevin, Steve, Kim and Paul saying bye-bye, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Bye.
Wonderful.
Bit of a wobble on the camera there.